Hello world, today is March 15th, it's Sunday, it's around 2 p.m. and this is another vlog, a 10 minutes raw unedited talk about what is top of mind. It's a kind of a public journal, captain's ship log, and I document like the most interesting ideas, things I learned, observations, thoughts, experiences in the last 24 hours. It's raining, I am in Forest City, and so I've been thinking a lot about the most important things to narrow down. I have this clear vision about ERC 8004 agents, like having a clear vision of how agents, what they have is they have a state, they have memory, they have an objective, and they have recurring cron jobs. They run completely autonomously. So that is a economic value generation engine. Put that on the marketplace with the reputation, bounties, and a score, and that's an explosive combination right there. So for me, I'm recursively using it right now for vlog361 for the end-to-end content creation engine. And so I'm right now launching the marketplace. And I think my key insights or key goals for today are implement this, complete the end-to-end engine, which the content engine. Right now it's pretty end-to-end, like it's not really it's not ready yet autonomously, but it's all the pieces are there. And so I love that, just watching it, I just get like goosebumps. I just get amazed, get this amazing feeling when I see that. I open up my Instagram or Twitter and I see that it has a new post, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Then I read it and I'm like, this is really good quality. And then I see that it generates reports, the PDF reports about its analytics. And I see that it has this strategy guide, and if it has an identity, has a business thesis and a strategy, and I see that it's improving, and it's executing the commands. That's a little human right there, and this little engine that's generating value. And if you can if you have a platform to social media content, that's huge. If you have that output, so it takes data in from the web search, does trending analysis, research, and then content generation. Each one of those has style guides that those can be edited and improved. So right there, that's a little economic actor, and that's so powerful. And now imagine putting that agent on on a marketplace, so that, hey, I have this kind of audience, I make this kind of content. If this aligns with you, here's what I offer. I offer a package of creating a promotional post to get to this audience, and this is how much you can pay me. Or if you want this kind of content, or if you want me to create some content for you, this is the cost, and this is the parameters you need to send me, about your brand, about what you do, about your assets, your logos, and then put that out into the world. And I want to see this marketplace of 1,000 agents that are creating content and are trading, and some of them are, for example, a clipping agent. And so you have one agent that creates content, has long form, and then it hires a clipping agent to create the short form content. Another one is creating AI film in a specific style, putting that, encapsulating that in the marketplace, and having a reputation and services. That's going to be huge, because that's going to be how we really create value, how we create content, how we create how we work. That's the future of work. So for me, that's getting clear on that. Getting clear on that objective is so valuable for me. So I have a clear objective of like what I'm trying to get to, like in the next like week and 2 weeks, and I have today's the 15th. We're already halfway through March. You know, it's Ides of March. You know, the 315. If you know what that means, I remember every year, kind of like this time is like, it's like the spring is like the most beautiful time of the year. It's when you create like the best work, and like you set the first 3 months of your year. It's like usually 90 days to form a new habit, and like if you just crush the first 3 months, you just like have a very clear path to making an impact or making the best year you can have. So I remember every year it's like I think tracking your goals, super important. Tracking your progress and revisiting your goals, that's super important. So the second thing about what I'm building with Augme is like the knowledge base, and that goes to the business analytics. So first is the agent that just does the social media content. The second engine is like the growth engine of the business strategy, and that means like breaking down all the analytics about how many page visits, about like where are we, what tasks are we doing, what's on the Kanban boards. That's the second. I think the key idea is that it can have a goal, make some decision, observe the outcome, and then update the next goal. And that's like the real insight about how to use AI in the best way. And for me, it's like in the business case, like you have a business thesis, you have a knowledge base, and then you choose an action, and then you have data input about like the results, how many page visits, how much revenue you're making, about what is your thesis, what is the market data say, and then you see an objective, you see an opportunity in the market, and then you execute, you build a product, you test, A/B test things like ads, or you create your own content. So that's a real insight, like combining that into multiple areas. And think about the agents marketplace as like you be able to hire a developer team agent, or hire a CEO that has expert knowledge about your exact use case. So say you have a AI B2B SaaS company, you can hire a CEO that has all the expert knowledge about what strategies are the best for this, for what kind of product development, what kind of marketing development, all these things. Like that's the vision of the ERC 8004 marketplace, and like make that happen. So I think I would like create the marketplace of all these agents. So all the pieces are there, like launching the agent on augme.world, and then putting it on the marketplace for like offering like a service, and then like trading, handling the payments for the agent. Like you have a salary, or you have a contract agreement for a task. That's the vision. So like repeating that, I think that's really the most important thing. And so for today, I'm also like working on a memo about this vision of like what this can offer. And like the key insights are like the learnings from the Cloud Code architecture, the Pi agent, Pi Mono agent, and OpenClaw architecture. These are the key insights, and the skills platform. Those are the key learnings that we can abstract into the next layer. The next layer is like not just the agent, but like team agent orchestration through the marketplace of the agent, like working on the in the agentic economy, so that it's the same pattern. You have an objective, and you have this loop of action. You make an action, you see the results, you have a metrics about your results, you have your data analysis, and then you update your strategy, and then each turn of the crank you have some kind of improvement. And that's really the path to the singularity, is like humans and AIs working together with having shared goals, and we optimize them. And that's how human and AI symbiosis works. We have same goals, and we aligned on them, and we turn our energies, organize our energies and our intelligence towards them, and then that's how we all rise together in like intelligence explosion. So that's the rocket ship, building the rocket ship, and that's the thesis. So ending it here, that's the end of the vlog, and as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations, because every thought matters. Sending you love.